Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Very strange, isn't it, that Dorothy Bain is still sitting in the SNP cabinet meetings, despite her being probed by Police Scotland over the Alex Salmond, his evidence, the case of his evidence being sort of falsified and tampered and everything. It shouldn't happen. The three pillars of the establishment are the judiciary, the executive, and the legislature. They should all remain independent of each other. But when you have the head of the judiciary sitting in the executive, they're not. And that's what you have in Scotland. Dorothy Bain should be fired. She be given a choice. Does she want to be a cabinet member for law, or does she want to be head of law? In which case she cannot sit as a cabinet member, and she must not have any access to cabinet or the meetings therein. But I think she's already too tainted. She shouldn't be given the choice. She should just be fired and a whole new role set up outside of the establishment. But of course, this closeness of relationship, one could almost say incestuous relationship between the executive and the justice system, means that the justice system will never find the executive wrong. After all, the justice system is part of the executive. How can they possibly rule against themselves? It is just one of those anomalies, and it's been there from day one. And it's wrong. It shouldn't happen, as we know. It leads to some very strange, how can we put it, anomalies in law, where decisions could be made that could be seen to be biased, based not on legality but on political expediency. Now, my very good friend Roger Livermore has been going on and banging on about this for a long time. He's doing his best to highlight the issue. He's someone who's deeply involved. We've actually had Roger on the show talking about this in the past. He's desperately trying to get this to change. He said, but it won't, and it was set up from day one, and it's almost as though they designed it that way deliberately to ensure that the SNP can never be breaking the law. And isn't it funny how whenever they do break the law, they're always found to be strangely not guilty? Yeah, it's like saying, yes, I've broken the law, but since I'm a magistrate, I shall find myself quite innocent. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Thanks very much. Bye.